Hello, everyone. Welcome to session 28 of Watch for Falling Meteors. The Unknowables continue their adventures in the world
Everybody
of
just like
Mystara.
lose volume on Jason.
What? Can you guys
No.
not hear me?
I can't.
Yep. Oh, is it just Neil? All right, we'll come back to Neil. He'll get it figured out. All right, Scott Weedall is going to handle a recap of what happened in session 27. Take it away, Scott.
Hey, we have audio. So we started an underwater cavern, or a cavern that had a bunch of water in it. We were fighting two crabs and a giant oyster. We managed to kill them both. One of them did bring Gamelon down to 1 hit point, but we were able to kill it. And then we were able to dispatch the other one, and we grabbed huge chunks out of it, which we enjoyed later. There was a big oyster there, and Nace used the mage hand to snatch the black pearl out of the oyster successfully, and this was what we thought we had come down in the caverns for. But it turns out not really. So we went upstairs to get a bit of a rest, where Gamelon, not having had enough adventure, decided to fall through the floor. We explored around the upstairs a little bit. We came back in. One of the things of note that we found was a golden statue of a demigod, an immortal, something that struck us as insanely evil. It tried to take Gamelon over. He was able to resist it. So we found another statue of the same thing a little bit later. So maybe a little bit of foreshadowing for something that we will encounter later. We decided to head back down into the underwater labyrinth. We got attacked by crocodiles, where we'd all decided to become dental floss to a crocodile, but managed to escape eventually. And to show he was the greater part of valor, when he did escape, instead of helping his group, he just ran away. We found a +2 mace, which Gamelon has taken, and we continued to explore. We found the stairs down. We went down, and we found ourselves in the beginning of a gigantic cavern filled with bubbling mud, and that's where we are.
A lovely mace collection going on. There's 3 of them now.
That's right.
You do, and you have big teeth collection too, which I find has.
I do, which is important, really, to show the gods you're forever.
Yes, I think so.
All right.
Short and sweet.
I am going to zoom the player map a little bit. So, that is correct. You find yourself standing in a large cavern. There are stalactites on the ceiling hanging down. This looks like a volcanic pool. There's dark, cloudy water about 15 feet below you. Each one of those tiers is about a 5-foot drop that you see. And it's also it's covered with mineral deposits and algae, and it's wet. So the rock's also like smooth volcanic rock. So it's actually quite slippery. It's not sure footing. So 15 feet down below you, you can see like it's a thick, cloudy water that is bubbling, and you can tell it's right on the edge of simmering and boiling. Occasionally, you see even like dark clouds, like cloudy bubbles roll up to the top and kind of fill, and then burst as like steam and smoke comes up through the from volcanic fissures beneath the lake, and sends water spraying everywhere.
Does it smell bad?
Smells sulfuric.
Are we able to breathe in here fairly well, or is it getting kind of difficult?
It's not strong enough that it's difficult to breathe. It does seem like it must be mostly fresh water, fresh water is probably the wrong word. It seems to be mostly water being fed by the fissure, because the air, while it is kind of acrid to the taste, isn't toxic. It's not causing you to cough or giving you any difficulty breathing in here.
Weedall says, we'll be fine.
So, you know all those weird god statues that was like an evil god that we keep finding?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All fishy-ish.
I want to disguise myself to look like one of those faces.
Just the face?
Well, like, did we have the full body, or was it just the face?
Yeah, they've got 3 tentacles for legs and claw arms, and
Well, I can't really do the tentacles. I'll try to do as tentacly legs as I can in the face and all that weird stuff.
Okay,
That's
Go
awesome.
with it.
you can give me a Arcana check. Determine how well you can pull off your illusion.
He looks like a bad Ursula.
Oh, I don't care.
cosplay
I'm just
from
trying to do
Walmart.
random stuff. It's fun.
So, the face, because it's so far from humanoid, really you just kind of get a guy whose eyes are too far apart, and but
I
like
want to have moving tentacles.
That's some
I don't think
high-quality
Disguised Self will
H2O.
let you do
Oh,
a lamprey mouth with tentacles around it.
dang it.
So you can get a very droopy mustache with a Fu Manchu like beard coming off of it. So you get
Just
like
keep it wet. It'll
yeah,
drip.
exactly.
I think what you're looking for there is like major illusion.
Oh,
Yeah.
whatever.
So you pull off something horrific as a disguise, but it doesn't really look like the statue.
My God, he looks special.
Your eyes are like that doctor from Cannonball Run.
Never seen it.
Well, his eyes go. He has two eyes, and they go three directions. So
It was better
Somehow.
than Willow.
yeah, I can actually do it. Hold on. So yeah, and then you can switch to the other eye. All right.
God.
That was disturbing.
I learned to do it in the 3rd grade. I wish I hadn't, because now I do it on accident. So
What you drinking, Scott?
Sierra Nevada Pale Ale.
so
All right.
what
I think we
would you
should
like to do?
I think we should try to proceed along this here edge.
Yep, agreed. I guess
Well, I
march in
guess-
order where we can.
Before we do that, each of these squares is still 5 feet.
Excuse me.
Jason?
Yes, the squares are 5 feet. I apologize.
Are you trying to cook the crab meat?
No, I'm going to grab a rock and cast light on it and just huck it as far as I can down
Okay.
this direction.
No problem. I can illuminate a decent chunk from that. First, give me just a dexterity check. What we're seeing is, or strength, either one. It's up to you. We're just determining if you can actually land it and not skid off into the pool. Yeah, you actually managed to land it on the ledge, so it doesn't drop off into the pool. So I will give you a pretty good reveal here.
I didn't know Gamelon was a curler.
First, start throwing rocks at small things when you're quite a wee lad.
That's right.
Okay.
They don't give you a sling until you're 4.
So
Nothing to do but for the frogs, but little rocks.
you are able to illuminate a pretty good chunk. You can see that after this 5-foot descent here, which is pretty steep, it travels along fairly level, about 10 feet above the water, before dropping down several times again to the far north. You can also see an end to this pool, as well as it's not so much that the pool ends, it's just that the rock level is dipping down to just barely above the water's surface, and you can see the start of another pool to the north of that one. And that little walkway along the north that you see here is maybe a foot above the bubbling water. And I don't
Okay.
mean bubbling water like a rolling boil. I just mean like you can tell there is air and heat being introduced to the bottom of this pool.
Do we see any sharks?
Maybe a perception check.
We're in a pool hall.
Just for that, no.
Wow.
You are
Just
unable
Watch there
to.
be a hot spring shark.
You don't spot anything moving
They
outside
only
of
eat
the
Ricosta.
constant
Weird.
agitation of the water's surface.
Jason, does this look like it's strong, well-supported rock, or is it like crumbly and likely to give way based on my estimates?
I'm gonna see. You're not proficient in stoneworking, but let's do just an intelligence check. So it seems the rock ahead of you. You probe it a bit. Just tink ahead with your mace. It does chip and flake away like the deposits. It's just got so much calcium and other mineral deposits that are built up on it. It's part of what makes it so slick. And then there's also just naturally occurring shale here. So the rock cracks and splinters pretty easily. It does seem firm where you're at. But yes, it's definitely some of this rock is crumbly.
Maybe we should lash everyone together so no one goes in alone.
Good idea. Let's do it.
I guess
So
we still
all
have
go
water
in
walk.
together.
Do we have water walk still?
Yeah, we have water walk.
So at the very
That's true.
at the
You
minimum,
have water walk for a day, right?
It's an every hour, but
Oh, okay.
I've been we recast
Right
it
before you guys came down, you cast it again. So yeah.
All right, then I guess worst case scenario, we get a little singed and we hit, and it can pull us up with a rope.
And feet.
Maybe we can see how hot the water is if we're walking. I guess it would singe our soles of our feet, maybe.
If we can feel the heat coming off it, you can feel free.
You
to
can feel the
experiment
heat in the air.
outside.
Yeah.
It's definitely warm. Like the temperature in here is well over 100 degrees.
Okay.
Delightful. All right, then
Let's go.
Let's go.
Okay. So you proceed along to the north. As you're moving along this ledge, there is a large bubble forms in the water down below you and bursts violently as a cloud of gas from the bubble just washes over the front of the group. It catches Gamelon, and you're the only one who's really close. Like, you're the closest to it as it bursts up. I would need you to make a Constitution save, please.
Constitution, where are you?
Hey, Ben. Ooh, nice roll. You don't have to roll it in the tower. That was a 22, so you shrug it off. It's definitely, like, that was, it felt like pure ammonia as you got it. It gives you a fit of coughing, but just due to the fact that you already can hold your breath so long, you're so used to closing off your lungs from everything at a moment's notice.
Yeah.
You manage to really just, like, literally your nostrils seal up. So outside of a bad taste in your mouth, you don't catch the brunt of it. And so you are not poisoned, which is what would have happened had you failed. Which would have been disadvantage on almost everything you do.
Watch for the bubbles, lads. They're not healthy.
Okay.
Proceeding.
I'm watching out for the bubbles.
Okay.
Is my crossbow doing anything?
It is not. Your crossbow is quiet.
You want us to move individually, or can I just move my token as a...
If you guys are moving in marching order, are you single file or double?
Well, here we have to be single, right?
Single.
Like, it doesn't look like
Yeah.
there's really room for
Here, yeah, real. I mean, I guess you could squeeze into double, but I'm just going to assume
Yeah.
you're moving in single file marching order, unless stated
Yep.
otherwise.
Yeah, unless
So
it like
you can-
Unless
broadens
there's room.
out. Single
Yeah.
file's just better.
Right. Okay, so
I'm
as you
gonna keep-
reach the next ledge that drops down, I'll go ahead and
Okay.
reveal a little more for you here.
I'll just keep advancing by one square until you want me to stop.
Sure. So, it drops down 5 feet. I shouldn't say drops. Well, this one's a pretty sharp, shelf that comes down. It's actually had a couple steps carved into it, so it's not
Ooh.
like a complete drop, but they're very steep. Like, they're only about 6 inches wide. It descends about 5 feet to the next landing, where the calcium deposits are not nearly as heavy here, and so it doesn't look as slick. And then it ends in a large landing that's about 20 by 20, this area here. And then you can see multiple pathways leading away from it, as well as multiple pools. Really, it might be better to say it's like one pool with just these little walkways protruding up out of them.
Okay.
And the walkways look natural.
They do. It looks like you can see, actually, as you drop down to where Gamelon is, you can see right here, just at the surface, you can see where it's almost like natural bridges. You suspect that these walkways are actually kind of like, honeycomb's the wrong word, but they're supported by multiple stalagmites leading up to them.
Gotcha.
So the water is slowly eating away at them. That or the calcium, the mineral deposits are slowly building these up. It's kind of hard to tell the difference without someone more proficient in stoneworking.
So where's the light rock?
The light rock is actually about where Gamelon is right now.
Maybe we should chuck it in another direction.
I'll just chuck another one, yeah.
Okay, which way are we chucking?
Is this the edge up here?
We should be able to throw it pretty far. I mean,
That's a flat. That's the flat 20-foot by 20-foot landing. That's
No, I mean, like,
only
is that the map edge? I can't tell from my...
Oh no, there's a lot of map left.
Okay.
There's a whole lot of map left.
Oh, there it goes. Sorry.
You can tell just by the sound that this cavern is huge.
Sure.
you should be
I'm
able to
also
throw it pretty
casting light.
far. It's
Yeah,
pretty
I'm
light.
also casting light, so I'll leave the rock here. I'll just grab another one and hook it kind of...
Come on, that was great.
All right, so where's your plan? Are you throwing it from here?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just going to tell you. You threw it to the northeast.
What? In the rock wall?
Northwest?
Northwest, I'm sorry. That is revealed as the rock goes whistling away, and then there's a loud kerplunk as it goes into the water, and the light disappears pretty quickly.
Well, which way should we go, lads?
So the water's murky?
Yeah. It's like you can see about 5 feet into the water, but after that it just gets, it's too hazy to see
Are
deeper.
there plenty of rocks, or?
You
I've got
know,
plenty of coins.
I'll pick up a rock and chuck it just left, or west.
Okay, just trying to land it on the landing.
Yeah.
Let's
I'll see
say
as far as we can go. 'Cause it looks like that might be a dead end up northwest.
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, I guess I can...
so. After chucking the rock that way, you can see that the western terrace starts to widen out a bit, and that's actually just past where your rock comes to rest.
I think we should probably go that way then.
Do you want to go that way, not up this way?
Oh, here, I can reveal a little more for Gamelon here.
Oh, I thought that was a dead end.
I don't know. That's kind of what I was going to check out.
I'm just getting your vision revealed here.
It's kind of a
So
horse apiece either way.
you can just make out a ledge that's starting to go upward to the north, and you can see also that the narrow pathway leading across the water due west of Gamelon just continues stretching away into the darkness.
We can send a few of us west and a few of us northwest and see what happens.
Split the party.
I mean,
What?
are we really split if we're 30 feet apart?
Just for fun.
Sure. If you all want to walk across that little finger of land over the bubbling lake, be my guest.
Guido's
I
going to
was
follow
going
Nace.
this way. You were the one going that way.
Yes, I'm sticking by the shore where it's safe.
It's a dead end right up above you.
I want to see around that corner where Gamelon's at now. If we got something heading back out that way.
No, I wanted to go over here.
Carnon, you move yourself up there then.
That's what I'm trying to do.
That looked
It
like a
just
dead
takes a
end.
Look at that long sword.
It's not
So-
a sword. He's happy to see you.
You may have noticed that your tokens are locked.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Oh, good.
Game on, you monster.
in that case,
So-
I don't want to walk.
You're not aware of anything out there as of yet. However,
It's aware of you.
I need everyone to go ahead and roll for initiative.
Big money, no whammies.
So, unfortunately, everyone was surprised this round. Actually, that's not true. I need to send a tell real quick.
Stefan was slightly prepared.
Yeah.
It's a dragon.
He sent a tell, hey, ASL, want a cyber?
Actually, you know what? We're not going to do tells. We're just going to say it. You guys can play with what your character knows. Gamelon, you are not surprised. But for some reason, you choose to do nothing.
Teacher's pet.
You see a creature that is a perfect image of the creature you saw previously. You see it like slowly rise up out of the water and look towards you, and you
The
just
creature I saw previously.
the spirit
the
guardians
statue?
and the statue.
Oh, the
yeah,
spirit guardians. Okay.
The
yeah.
statue.
It's standing right here, and as you see it, you like flash back to you looking into the eyes of that statue. You did not make your saving throw. You're just stunned. You just stand there and do nothing. Your brain wants to yell out and point at it that you see it, but you just don't. You just remain quiet because you feel like that's what it wants you to do.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Stefan, you are also not surprised. Well, technically you are, but all of a sudden the bowstring starts to hum and snaps you out of it. Everybody else is just lulled by something. Everybody's senses just seem muted a bit. But the bowstring snaps Stefan out of it. So Stefan, you actually get to act first.
Something's wrong. I'm gonna load up my crossbow, I guess, and
Yeah.
pass my turn.
I'm
Shoot it.
assuming it's loaded already. So
Shoot it.
Eh,
I guess Steve's question is, can he actually see it, or is he just not surprised?
what's Steve's passive perception? Oh, you know what? It's going to be close. I was just looking at them taking 10, but... Whoops, meant to roll once. No, Steve, I'm sorry, you don't see it.
mm,
So,
Yep. So I'm
your
just gonna
bowstring
shout,
vibrates, but you do not see it.
Something's
You missed it by
wrong.
one. Okay, Nace is
Coming.
surprised. And then the Kopru goes.
What's it called?
Kopru.
Kopru.
Do you have a bigger picture of it?
I really don't, but
Okay.
I can.
It looks like the lamprey mouth ringed in tentacles with 3 tentacle arms or 3 tentacle legs and spikes.
It
in
looks
It's a
exactly
Cthulhu-
like you don't.
Here.
It's a Cthulhu critter. Don't worry about it.
I should be fine.
What could possibly go wrong?
D&D.
One of them fish people from, you know.
Kopru. It's all right. I'm gonna make this real easy. Here.
Just make the token really big.
Oh, you know what? That would have
It's
worked
okay.
too.
I googled. I got it. I got the exact picture you
Okay.
got.
Well, I'm gonna post it for the stream too. So all I gotta do is hit that there, and then I can open the link on this computer. Well, can I?
Ooh. All right.
Well,
Looks uncomfortable.
oh, is that
It
the
says
link there?
link.
Oh, there it is. Okay. Crap.
No, it's a Kopru.
All right. Well, he's right. There. That's a Kopru.
Oh no, it's huge.
Yeah. It's really big.
Away!
Gross.
Scott, don't you
Gross.
have one of those in your aquarium?
Yeah.
All right. I think it's back to normal. Yeah. So, it does...
Nothing.
That's turn. That's awesome.
So as it rises
Oh
up,
no.
it like lifts up out of the water, and all of a sudden, as it focuses, and you see its eyes are just locked on all of you, and it glares and squints, and the tendrils around its mouth start to tremble as its shoulders hunch, and the air around its head ripples. There's literally like a warp in the light that rushes towards you in a large cone. I am going to need well, actually, I'll just target everybody. And
Because we were surprised, we don't get reactions, correct?
that is correct. Well, Stefan does.
What kind
And
of save is it?
For some reason, you chose to do nothing. Here. Why is my targeting not working?
Oh, darn, it
Control click.
dies.
Rip.
Am I doing something wrong here? Target.
got him
It's Weedall's
selected.
turn.
Control,
Copper's
click.
Click, 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 click.
Yeah,
You
I'm
can hit the
holding-
button at the top, I think, which targets everyone.
Yeah, I did that too, and it didn't do anything.
Interesting.
Have you tried clicking
Target.
harder?
Is there a weird token next to it that's messing things up?
I think we're going to
I can't target either, for what it's worth.
delete that one. And
Oh yeah, I
let's-
can't target either.
We killed it.
Like, I can't even target our party.
Well, that's not good.
Oh, I could through the party sheet, but everything on the map I can't target.
Oh, let's just
Correct.
put all the tokens back on the map then. All right. Here is Stefan.
You'll have to remember your init, guys.
Here's Weedall. No, it should keep your init. Yeah, that's what's going on. Okay. Let's just delete all the tokens. And then I'll just put you guys
Drag
back.
and drop.
So,
I don't remember where
Camelon.
we were. I think we were outside of that cone though.
Yeah.
I remember
Yeah,
that.
I definitely
Yeah.
feel like we were outside of that.
Stefan.
I'm pretty sure we were on that bridge down south that I wanted to go
Nice.
across.
Weedall.
I'd rather fight this thing on a big patch of land than a skinny
And
little one.
Karnon. Now, Stefan, you couldn't see it.
Kopru
but-
needs to go back.
Yeah, I'm putting it back. But I assumed you wanted to, like, ready an action if you saw something.
Yes. Yep.
So, that's fine. You can do that. So, as you see it reveal itself, you get to take one shot at it.
Right. Yes.
Listen, you have a
God, more
text
of
you
these
want to
guys.
delete.
Get tired of banning these guys.
Is it a bot?
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Just sentry turret.
Hit it.
Oh,
Oh,
shit!
Blast its
Yeah.
concentration out. Do it.
Average.
Not
That's okay.
bad. 12 points of
Gotta make
damage, though. So,
It's gotta make
you're
a save.
watching, and as it rises up, it gets hit. And then it just, like, as it hits, it doesn't react like, stop licking me. It doesn't.
That's a
That
weird.
is a
Right,
weird
it wasn't
reaction.
a very good
That is
hit.
weird, yeah.
That threw its concentration off too.
Yeah. So as it gets hit, instead of having the normal like pained reaction, it just turns and almost like focuses its aim at Stefan. And then as it leans forward, there's the ripple. And let's see if I can target now. There we go.
What
Okay,
kind
but
of
for
save
some
is
reason
this?
I have Weedle
Do we get to
targeted.
know?
It is a saving throw. It is a wisdom save. No, it is not.
I want to
Sorry.
inspire myself.
It's not.
No
it's an
reactions.
intelligence save versus magic.
I want to inspire myself on this one.
Sure.
No reactions.
Can I use the
Inspiration's not a reaction.
inspiration
It's
Oh,
I
inspiration.
didn't get for the
Sorry.
recap?
Yeah. Hold on, I'm grabbing my effects here. We want advantage on save for Nace. It's advantage on your next saving throw. Anybody else?
Yeah, I better do that too.
Okay, Stefan's gonna burn his.
I don't
for
know if
advantage
it's a
on his
good
next saving
idea,
throw.
but
Yeah.
I don't have it. I don't have it. So
Yeah.
Hey, can I use the inspiration I didn't get for the recap?
Oh, yes, you can. You did do the recap. Okay, advantage on save for Weedall.
I'm gonna grab the fence Terminator style, so my ashes blow in, a skeleton stays in.
Okay, no problem. All right, here we go.
The lightning.
Intelligence save. Boop.
oh, I did so good.
Okay, Gamelon failed the save. Karnon failed the save. Weedall succeeds. Nace
The
succeeds.
people who had advantage
Stefan
did
succeeds,
very
yeah.
well.
Yeah, that's two of
I
you. Got
don't
a 20,
know.
19, or 20.
20.
Jesus.
Dang it.
Those are pretty good saving throws. All right, and here comes a... Oh, Let's put that down.
Well, I'll see you guys next fight.
Psychic Blast
What are
Does-
you rolling next?
a total of 25 points of damage. It's save or it's all or nothing, by the way. So those of you who made your saves are not affected.
I am so happy with my choices right now.
Yeah. So you are. Those of you who are hit by it, however, are stunned for 1 minute.
Remind me
you-
to stun
God.
You
condition.
can
I
try a
can't
new
move.
saving throw at the end of each of your turns.
Oh my
Oh.
god.
And
Okay.
why didn't it parse that one for me?
Can we can't use any abilities or anything to enhance that unless somebody else in the party does it for us?
That's correct. Yeah, like Bless, you wouldn't be able to. Not unless you can cast a Bless for yourself. Just to refresh, you are incapacitated. You cannot move, speak, and you can speak only falteringly. You automatically fail Strength and Dex saving throws. Attack rolls against you have advantage.
Does it break concentration?
Stunned? Doesn't say it does.
Okay.
Well, I don't know. Incapacitated. Does that say you can't concentrate?
Oh, I
Um,
need to read the incapacitated.
Incapacitated creature cannot take actions or reactions. I still got nothing that says concentration. Is anybody
Okay.
using a concentration spell right now?
No.
I am, but I made the save, but I was just...
Yeah, you made your save. You didn't take damage.
I still have a hex going, so...
Right. Okay, stunned. Here we go. So, stunned on Gamelon and stunned on Karnan. Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay. At that point, it disappears under the water.
Bugger.
I wonder if the little hut would help against this.
Take
Well,
10
give
minutes
me
to
10
cast.
minutes, and I'll get that bad
That's
boy
true.
up.
That's true.
Weedall. Oh,
I'm
surprised. Sorry.
Is Waterwalk a willing target?
Waterwalk is willing targets, yeah.
Okay.
Karnan is stunned. Karnan, you can make a saving throw.
That's an intelligence.
Intelligence save,
Mhm.
yes.
Why am I highlighted?
Because it's going to be your turn after his. It's at the end of his turn he can make a save.
Oh, okay. What did we all do?
No, Karnan, you are still stunned.
We'd all
Mentally,
remember
this
right
just
I'm
messed you up.
stunned.
Weedall, what did you do?
I passed my save.
You were surprised.
If you're
Oh, this is
surprised your
surprise round.
first
Okay.
turn, you're just surprised.
Yeah, you're just sitting here for the first turn. All right, Gamelon, at the end of your turn, you can make an intelligence save.
Yay. Ooh.
Oh,
And you make it.
yeah.
All right. Gamelon is no longer stunned. It is the end of your turn. But you do manage to shake it off. You also feel a cloud in your mind that was there is gone. You feel totally alert. You feel hostile towards the Kopru now. Because for some reason you just looked at it. It just didn't occur to you that you should warn anybody.
What the hell was that?
All right. And then we're going to go with Weedall. You are going to need to make a wisdom saving throw. I'm going to drop the effect on you. Do you have anything you're doing before that happens?
Ray.
Yeah, I'm praying.
Okay.
Wisdom?
6.
That's my favorite saving throw.
You failed your saving throw. All right. I will be running Weedall until the charm breaks. Actually, it's not a charm. It's a dominate. So,
Use your monk ability, damn it.
yeah.
Clarify
Right?
that. Does it-
This is
Jason,
payback,
please
Scott. I'm sorry. What'd you
Use
say,
clear
Neil?
mind.
Please clarify. Is it a charmed effect? Like, is it literally?
It is a
charmed?
charm effect. However,
Okay.
it's not. I suggest you do something.
No,
It's
that's fine.
I control a creature I see. Period. So,
That's all. Yeah, okay.
however, it does reveal itself because it has to maintain eyesight on him. But anyways, Weedle, as you glance over, you're reeling from the blast, and as you look over, you see a second one pop up out of the water, and suddenly, its will is yours. You live to serve. All right.
Mama!
And it will actually slink back out of the shadows, or into the shadows, and disappears. It's just out of sight. Well, no, it's not. You'd still be able to see it.
It can't.
I would say it
lose
would
sight.
move back into the darkness because it can see farther than you, but not in this case because you guys actually need a larger radius showing. So,
You may want to cancel my movement.
that. I did.
Okay.
But it might not be showing for you guys. There you go. Okay. That's the end of the round, though. Stefan, you're up.
Shoot it. I can still talk, right?
I'm sorry,
No.
Weedle.
No, in fact,
Oh.
Weedle is silent. None of you even probably realize something has happened to him.
I'm gonna cast Spike Growth. Real close to that guy. Wait,
He's
In the water?
In the water, though. I don't know if that'll have any effect.
well, he can be seen. Can I? Let's see.
But he's not on the ground.
Okay, fair.
Like,
Fair enough.
cast spike growth and 10 feet
How
deep
about
of-
fog? I could do some fog.
Do
Fog
you
would break
know
line
that
of
it
sight.
relies on line of sight?
Yeah.
As far as keeping it
kinda
from
need to-
seeing you.
We kind of need to be able to see him.
Yeah, it
But
does work
sure.
both ways. It's a
Alright.
You
two-way
can
block.
just do a shitload of damage to it.
Just shoot him. All
I mean,
right.
I can do a shitload of damage to a general area I think he might be, but
All right. Let's do sharpshooter.
Okay. And you're shooting the one out in the water?
Yep.
Kopru 2.
The one
Okay.
I think I can see.
I'm going to zoom in a little bit. There we go. 21, you do score a hit. With sharpshooter, that'll be an extra 10 damage on the shot as well.
wow, Steve.
Come on.
Oh,
Okay, 18 damage,
That is
and it
great
succeeds
damage.
on its concentration save.
Hit it again. Oh, I can't say anything.
Aim it again.
Weedle's
Hold
just
still.
like, damn.
Don't hurt him.
Boo, he moved.
Oh, missed with an 11.
moved.
Boo.
That was a
Boo.
2. Jesus. All right, Nace, your turn.
what is Radiant Soul?
I
Um,
resist,
He is
Radiant.
resistant to radiant, and anytime he hits with fire or radiant spell, he gets to add his charisma modifier to the damage for one of the targets.
Cool.
Okay, you
going
have
to Hex
hexed
for
yourself.
strength. Him.
Extra
I
strength.
hit shift.
Oh, I
and
see.
dropped
Target
it on
Copper
him.
2. No, it's on there. In the chat,
Okay.
it just says 2 Nace by Nace, which looks weird.
Oh,
But-
okay.
You should do whatever con's based off of.
An 11 misses, a 12 misses.
Ooh.
Good work, guys.
Wow.
Someone's gonna get murdered.
Wouldn't we know that Weedle is threatening?
He hasn't done anything yet.
Yeah, he hasn't done anything yet. So, here's the thing. The way Dominate Monster works, without being issued commands, which is an action, they will just defend themselves. So, he's not taking any overt actions yet.
Okay, so
But if you decide you don't want to stand next to him, I'm not going to call you on that. I mean, you guys typically scatter at the start of a fight, so you did
Yeah,
just get
that's
hit
what
by
I'm
an
saying.
AE. You have plenty of
I would
reasons
try to move
to
back
not
there.
stand next to the guy who loves to Ginsu mages. So, like every wizard I've ever introduced
20.
dies in the first round through
30.
it all. So,
I'd like to move 2 more down. Yeah, there.
Surprised he hasn't taken Mage Slayer as a feat yet.
that's right.
Sorry, I was counting how many I could go. I actually wanted to end up there. And
No
then I'm
problem.
done.
Is that a 5 foot up?
It is. It's a gradual
Oh,
slope.
I probably could only move 5 left then if it was difficult for one of those.
It would have been considered double for one of those.
Okay, so I need
We'll
to
back
be
him
one
up one.
north. Yeah.
Okay, no problem.
Is it too late for me to move? I should have ran.
You're by me. You're fine.
Where did you want to go?
I feel like on that ledge seems better.
Just move
Yeah,
to
I'm
where
just
you want
trying
it
to
to be.
get some height.
I can just hang out here.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Well, my friends are running from me.
Don't worry,
We're
you
not
have feline
running from
grace.
you.
I have a feeling you'll catch them.
Except the one who's.
There's no way you
Still
can't get to
stunned.
anybody you want to. Come on, man.
Right.
Yeah.
Right?
I don't want to get to
Yeah.
any of y'all. This is gonna hurt you more than it's gonna hurt me.
Okay.
Till I drop you.
Oh yeah. Do it.
So, the Mind
What's he
Blast
gonna
it
do?
did does not recharge. Okay. So, it bursts out of the water and slides,
No.
slithers across the ground, and goes after Karnan.
That's a different one? Man, there's a
Yeah,
It,
there's
it came out.
three.
It came out
Oh,
of this
no.
pool of water, out of the water. In fact, you can see a crossbow bolt sticking out of it. So
Any
it's
of
the
those
one.
thorns could have
It's
helped.
the first one he shot. And it tries to wrap Karnan up with its tentacles
Oh man, I've seen this before in a movie.
and fails.
Yes.
Oh!
How bad is it?
Done.
I'm stunned, and it still
It's
can't.
gonna lay
wrap me.
eggs in you.
You're stunned, but as it comes in, like, you still get your swords out, and you're just like, ah, and you just manage to fend it away. These tentacles come whipping around, and I mean, they just narrowly miss. They actually probably glance, like, part of them grip on, but they just purchase on the chest plate of your elven plate mail, and just scrape off of it. It leaves two, like, scratches across the armor, and as it does, you can see the air, like, rippling away from the claws with psychic energy. But it fails to hit you like a bitch. Damn. All right, and it dives back into the water, disappearing. For some
Weedle?
reason, everyone notices that Weedle makes no attempt to attack it. Okay. Weedle, it's your turn.
What do I do?
So you defend yourself. That's all you do. You
Oh.
just protect yourself. Karnan, because you haven't been given any orders yet, so you're just trying to not die.
All I can
Karnan,
do is try to make
at the
another
end of your
saving
turn,
throw.
you can make an intelligence saving throw.
Make it.
Try and shake off the effects.
Oh, yeah.
BAM!
Better.
That made it.
All right,
That's
natural
better.
20. You actually get to take your turn. No, I'm just kidding. You don't. But you have, you do shake off the effects. Gamelon. All right, late in turn 2, you get to actually go.
All right. Well,
Having low initiative actually helped those guys.
Yeah.
Man. I guess I'm gonna do. It seems like kind of a waste. But... Well, he's in boiling water too. That's probably not. All right,
It's
let's
not
try it.
boiling. It just looks extremely hot. It's not a rolling boil, I guess is what I'm trying to say. It's just simmering.
Do we get the idea it's hot enough to hurt us?
Yes. Yes, it definitely seems hot enough to hurt you.
So don't defend yourself in the boiling or almost boiling water.
So I'm going to upcast a guiding bolt and see if I can hit him.
Okay.
Nope.
Oh, 10's
No.
gonna miss.
God, magic missiles would be awesome.
All right, Kopru number 2. Oh no, it's still Gamlon's turn.
How much movement do I have?
30.
I have 30. Get down to there. You know what? I think I'm just going to stay where I'm at.
Okay.
I tried to cast the guiding bolt, failed. I don't know that Weedall's charmed, so
Yeah, we do.
Okay.
He did not do a reaction on the attack.
You did notice that as that Kopru slid by it, he had an opportunity to attack it and did not. In fact, he
That's a
just
little
kind of
weird.
stared at it, spaced out.
well, I've already cast a spell, so nothing I can do now.
He could still move close to help Cardon in case Weedall attacks him.
I'm good.
Okay.
Okay. So, Kopru 2 goes, and it will.
Point of question: do I get no save at the end of my turn?
No. This is Dominate Monster. It's an 8th level spell. It's pretty strong.
An 8th level spell.
This is fair.
Yeah. Mhm.
Was there a
So-
beware there be dragons here sign somewhere? Was
So-
it the well?
Not your 8th level. It's an 8th level spell.
That's all right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
It means it's like level 14 or 15 or something to get it.
Mm-hmm.
it uses its action to take complete control of you and orders you to kill the turtle.
Can't
So-
kill the turtle.
Weedall.
But it's not my turn. It
Yeah, I know.
uses its action. I have to use mine.
No, it's using its action to control you. So it basically takes a turn for you right now. So
Oh, okay.
let me grab Weedall's turn, or sheet here. Weedall is going to go after Gamelon, and he will lead with his short sword, I believe. Let's see if he can hit him. Oh,
Nah.
Warding Flare. What a dick. Go ahead and drop the effect on me because I'm holding his attack die.
I think I put the effect on me.
Yeah, you put it on you because you're going to grant disadvantage to whoever attacks you.
Hold on, I need to untarget.
You can just drag and drop it, the effect onto your token.
Oh, can I?
Yeah, it's the easiest way to do it. There you go. Here it comes. With disadvantage now. Oh my god! He dropped a 19 from his roll.
Miss.
That would have
Oh.
Doesn't connect.
Weedall's like holding back. He's holding back. He's fighting it. He's
No.
fighting
He's
it.
crazy.
hit.
He goes in with the bloodied Qatar. And rolls.
Automatic
A
miss.
one.
A one. The
Can't
flare
do
was
it.
too great.
Can do it.
How does my aura of protection work? Do I have to set that up on as one of my actions?
Oh, it's actually on your thing. You'll see there's a little tab for it.
Right. Oh, there's a
Oh
tab.
shit,
for it?
this is important.
Weedall's mentally fighting.
This
He's
is
like,
important. So
Guys,
Gamlon was
I can
out of
fix
range
it.
when you guys made that save, but how much did Karnan miss by? Oh, Karnan got a 4. Never mind. All right. You had
I
plus
can
2 to
fix
that
him.
save because of
I can fix him.
your R of protection.
Oh, it's
So-
already there.
Yeah, so you have R of protection. You just drop it on anyone who's within 10 feet of you when they make a saving throw. It's that simple.
Gotcha.
You always put it on yourself. That's what I'm sorry, you just got the ability. So,
You're
but
always
you would have
within 10
gotten a
feet of yourself.
6, and you needed a 15. So, you still got stunned. However,
You did a 15.
how much have you missed your other saves by? How much
I
did you
think the
miss your
first one was
save by
pretty
this
weak,
this
and then I
last
got
turn?
the next one. I made it the last two.
He
He's
made
free.
it last time.
You
He's
did.
free now.
That's right. But did he? Was he
He
supposed
got a
to get?
7. He got a 4, then a 7.
Okay, so the second one he wouldn't have gotten free either. I just want to make sure you didn't get gypped out of a turn there.
Oh, gotcha.
So yeah, so it commands Weedle to take down Gamelon because it wants the Wisdom Caster, who's most resistant to Charm, effed up, and it's not working. So not good. Anyways, as it comes in, like you spin, and like as you hold your shield up, there's a bright flash, and he just catches it full in the eyes. You see his little cat eyes go giant, and he's like, "Rah!" And as he starts to flail around, doesn't even come close to connecting. And damn, he did not need that. Okay, as it slinks back a little further, it gives you the telepathic command to kill the turtle. Now, Scott, I will allow you to act on your own recognizance on your remaining turns. Okay, start at turn 3. Stefan.
I'm still aiming at this guy right in front of me. Copru 2.
Yep, no
Yeah.
problem.
Do a sharpshooter.
It's whatever it takes to hit it.
Yeah, max him up.
Oh,
9.
Ooh.
It does not connect.
Alright, I'm
You
gonna
get a
pull out
sharpshooter
another
again
arrow.
or go regular?
Regular.
All right.
But I'm gonna spit on the arrow.
Okay. 17. That's a connect.
oh, hit.
Good thing you went regular.
So you get a DC 10 roll, I think, right?
It depends what the damage
Oh.
is, but yeah.
Oh, nuts!
Ha ha ha!
You only hit it for 7. Wait a minute. Yeah, you hit it for 7. It freaked me out. You hit it for 7, and its concentration check was a 7, so that really looked weird to me. It drops Weedall. All of a sudden, the iron vice on your mind fades, and you can think again. And you realize you've just been you were just a passenger as you were attacking Gamelon. You had no control over it. But the effect wears off as Stefan tags it again and breaks its concentration.
God, I suck
I
at
forgot to
rolling.
move again.
Oh, no
If I
problem.
may.
I can
I
move
like
you.
to move there.
Did you want to pick a square there, JJ?
I really like that one.
Here.
Can I go back one more?
That would have been 20, is right there.
Can I go
Okay.
back one?
So, you
Alright.
want one more back?
Yeah, that's good. Right there.
There,
Thank
next to Nace? Okay.
you. Nope. Previous.
Oh my
Thank
god, you're killing me, dude.
you. Yep. Sorry.
That's
Sorry.
Alright, so... I see Eldritch Blast hit, and then a Shillelagh.
Eldritch Blast miss.
Oh,
Eldritch
miss, and then hit.
Blast damage.
and then that.
Shillelagh.
It is heavily wounded.
And then there. Sniper's Vantage.
Okay. Alright. Does not recharge. Alright. Copru 3 pops up out of the water again and tries to use his tentacles again on well, hold on. Yeah, tries to use his tentacles on Karnan. Oh, that's not fair. The first roll was actually... Oh, it doesn't matter, he missed anyway. I forgot to take stun off of Karnan. My bad. Let me remove that. Okay. Anyways, he gets an 18 and misses. And will again try to slip away, which will provoke.
Hit him.
So then I will. So I need to target him, I guess, because he's not automatically targeted.
Yeah, that or you could just drag your attack roll right onto his token.
Oh, okay.
Either way works.
Oh my god.
15, that's a hit.
Yay.
It's exactly what you needed to hit. Any riders or straight damage? Oh shit, 11.
Straight damage.
All right, which you did not drop onto him. I'll drag and drop it on him.
Oh.
Okay. He is moderately wounded with that 11-point hit. And then he slips back into the water.
I did not think about the fact I could have used something else.
All right. Weedle, it's your turn. You have regained control of your senses.
Okay, so he's in short bow range. 5, 10, 15, 20.
If you just target him and mouse over yourself, it'll tell you the range.
Oh, I didn't realize that. That's pretty
Yeah.
cool. 60 feet. Yeah, I think I'm going to shoot him with a short bow.
Okay. '18's a hit.
You know,
For
damn.
5 damage. Come on, go for a swim. It's not even a swim. You can run on the water.
Do I think I will get hurt if I run on the water?
Doesn't your picture show you with boots on?
I do have boots on.
Well, if you boiled a
Only one way to
boot,
find out.
how comfortable would you be putting your hand in it?
I think it'd be pretty warm. But I
Okay,
think,
let me rephrase that. If you dipped the sole of a boot into boiling water, how bad do you think your foot would be affected?
I think it'd be all right.
Only one way to find out.
Yeah.
Should be fine.
And then I'm going to move to here.
Okay. You run across the surface. You have no issues.
Nope.
Oh,
Well-
you went around. Okay. Never mind.
But no, that was pretty good. In fact, no. Yeah.
Okay, Karnan.
Or you even could have jumped across that gap.
Yeah. Whatever. I'm just trying to get closer.
I think I will.
Also, Scott, if you feline
Try and get
agility
within 10 feet of Gamelon.
That would have only gotten me to him.
Okay.
and then dash with your bonus action.
You are there.
And then
Because you're a rogue.
I'm going to target Mr. Kopru 2.
Okay.
I realize I'm setting myself up as a big target right now to possibly 3 of them, but we got to flesh them out.
Okay, 21. That hits.
Not happy being used.
And just for fun, I think I will use a Divine Smite. upon
Nice.
him.
What level? Just level 1?
Just level 1.
Okay.
And so again, I just click it and drag it to him.
For the Divine Smite, just click the first one that adds 2d8. That's it.
Okay.
Now roll your damage.
And that hangs around until you hit.
He's already hit, so this is
Oh, he's
just,
already hit.
yeah. Divine Smite, he gets to add it when he wants, or after he hits. Nice, 21 points of damage, and it's critically wounded now. As you sit there and you put it up, you casually draw out your longbow, pull the arrow up, you draw back, and you can see this humming energy on it and as you let it rip, it leaves a trail of sparkling green leaves that dissipate into nothing and slams into it. There's almost a shockwave as this ancient Fey energy blasts into him. And you actually have 2 attacks.
We have a lot of green going on with our party.
That's right.
I will take
Not me,
another
I'm
whack
white.
at him.
You're a turtle.
17 is another hit.
I'm just gonna go
You're a
standard
turtle.
on the
I do
damage
yellow
this
green
time.
energy.
You're also, by the way, I don't know if you know this, you can use Divine Smite more than once per turn.
Oh, wait, but I did that first level, so I need to check off the first level spell.
Yeah,
slot,
you
right?
check off one of your first levels, but
Right.
it is not restricted. It's just restricted to once per attack, but you can actually do it multiple times in a round.
Oh,
Paladins
really?
are kind of able to go Nova.
Divine Smite is not a spell. It just uses.
It's
spell
just
slot.
you just
It's a
channel
feature.
your spell energy into an attack.
Oh, that's cool.
Gotcha.
Yeah, Paladins can get stupid Novas going.
Yeah.
Let's see. Well, then why not? Because I think I get them back after a long rest. So
Yeah, you get all your spell slots back with long rest.
And this is a nasty fight, so anything to pump more damage into him is great.
Mhm.
Okay, good luck.
And then I go for the damage.
Jesus,
Oh,
20
yeah.
more damage.
That one's gone.
That's down.
You did.
Yay.
Wait, he did 41 damage that
41
turn?
damage in a turn, yeah.
Woo!
So you draw the first
That
one
was
and
nice.
it hits, and as it's reeling from that, all of a sudden a second one comes in, goes right into its little lamprey mouth, and its head just explodes, and it sinks into the water.
Calamari.
If I crit on both my attacks, I probably won't do 41 damage.
Yeah, that's a lot of damage, man.
Holy cow.
I did that once with a fireball.
Right.
Yeah.
All right.
And
Anything
Oh,
else
okay.
for Karnan?
no, I
No.
think
Okay.
don't have any more action, so I'm good.
All right, Gemelon.
So I've got no targets right now, correct?
You are not aware of any of them.
No, that's what I mean. I can't see anything.
Yeah, you don't see any of them. The one that attacked Karnan went backwards into the pool it was in. That was the last time you saw it.
Well, gents, we are blessed,
Not a bad call.
and I will step back a hair.
Oh, hey,
On the
I can
water.
reveal a little more map now that I'm looking at this. You can see around that corner now. Just do this.
So much for my plan. I think my plan
I'll
turned
take
me
a look
into
around that
target.
corner before I.
My,
before I
So-
my
move.
plan turned me into bait.
You can see another walkway across the water to your north, as well as that ledge that you saw before.
Knowing they've got that wave attack, I'm gonna move up to here
Okay?
just to further separate us, and that's my round because I did bless.
Okay. Sounds good. All right, start of round 4. Stefan, it's your turn. You don't see any Kopru.
Is the green out of the water? That's
The green-
underwater.
That is the water. So the gray is the stone calcified walkways, and this is the boiling water. Sorry, simmering water that has occasional like smoke bubbles and geysers.
How can I climb up on the lighter gray that's like in between Karnan and Gamelon?
You mean this stuff?
Yeah.
No,
Can I-
that's
can
the
I get up
solid
there?
wall of the cavern.
Not unless you've got spider climb.
Yeah. So this is actually like bedrock.
I think I'm gonna go right here
Okay.
and hang out.
Okay.
You can
are
ready
you-
your action.
Well,
Yeah, you could
can
ready
ready
an
an
attack.
action
You
to-
could ready to attack to take a shot at anything that.
want to do that.
Your first hostile. All right. It just allows you to ready one shot. So, but you're ready.
All right.
Okay. Nace.
All right, it's 5 feet down to the water.
10 feet from where you're at.
Oh, well, that's a bad idea then. I thought it was only 5 feet up here.
Oh shit! You're right, Brian. I'm sorry. I'm not reading my own map correctly. Yes, it is a 5-foot drop.
Okay, I want to run over there.
Okay. I do need. This is not because we're at here, but once you move out to these walkways, oh, never mind. You're not far enough. Sorry. The slippery parts of the walkway, like here, will actually require an athletics or acrobatics check because they're so skinny. This one's actually wide enough that you don't have to worry about slipping off. It is unsteady ground, so.
What do you mean by that? Like
It's very
terrain?
slick. It's very
Oh.
slick. Not difficult terrain. It's just your footing's not great here. It would have an impact on melee attacks.
Okay, and I would like to ready an action to you know what? If something gets in melee of me, I'm gonna booming blade.
Okay. All right. The Koperu's turn.
Master strategist. You better do something impressive because next turn we're going to summon Captain.
Yeah. So, it bursts out of the water. You catch a shape like swimming. Whoops. Wrong symbol. You catch a shape swimming under the walkway right there, and as it comes up out of the water, you're ready for it, Brian. However, Stefan actually acts first.
Yeah.
And takes his shot as it comes out of the water. And connects.
Yes.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yes.
For
Yes.
13 damage, heavily wounding it as it is now bloodied.
Wow.
Then, Nace gets to go with Booming Blade. Which
Ooh.
is, oh wow, 23
Yes.
connects, no problem.
Okay.
Blasted across the place.
I'm sorry, Brian, there was actually a -2 to your attack there, but no big deal. It's -2
Yeah,
because of the
immediately
unsure
regret
footing.
Stepping out of the water.
But
Oh, gotcha.
a 21, you have no problem connecting.
Okay, wait. I gotta figure out.
It's a
Oh,
D8
so this one's the roll,
extra.
and then
And
I
then
had the
When it moves, it takes a D8, right?
2d8, I think.
15 points of damage. And then
And
what's
it's
the rest of it?
bathed in energy right now.
Yeah, it's charged.
So if it moves, it takes. If it moves voluntarily, it takes extra damage.
Yeah, if it moves,
How much does
On a
it take
hit-
if it moves?
Like a D8 or 2D8.
2d8 now.
Jesus
At fifth
Christ.
level, it doesn't
Nice.
need to move.
Nice.
Okay, well, for now, it's just going to go with the tentacles and try to wrap Nace up because its fucking Mind Blast won't recharge. God damn.
A 9.
I'm a
Yeah.
ninja.
These things would have been a lot scarier if they could fucking hit. All right.
They were already scary with that Nova.
They were pretty scary.
Yeah, the Mind Blast was really nasty. But it tries to wrap up, and you have a shield, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, so as it's coming in, and the tentacles were leading in, you, like, block the tentacles aside with your shield, and then just crash into it with the shillelagh. And it's hurt bad.
Would it like to move?
Is it
I
aware?
used my reaction.
Is it aware
It's-
of the effect on
It's
it?
wreathed in a crackling energy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it knows
it's
it's charged. I'm going to say no. It's not going to move. It's going to try and survive the next turn, which I don't
That's
think
the
is going
last
to
decision
happen.
it's ever going to make.
I know. It's what I'm looking at. Like, if it doesn't hide, it's dead.
Yeah. If it moves, it's calamari time.
And Brian still gets to fucking hit it when it moves.
Ew.
So,
No.
I thought using my action was a reaction, or is it not?
Do
I
what?
readied an action.
Was a reaction?
I
No.
read-
Oh,
Readied
you
my
readied an
action.
action. You're right. He
Readied,
readied
yeah.
an action to boom blade.
You're
That's
right.
absolutely right. Yeah, it's got to move because you're right. If it doesn't disappear, it's dead. So it tries to dive back into the water.
Okay.
Oh,
That's,
come on, buddy, hang in there.
16.
10. It's
Ooh.
critically wounded but alive. Woo! Okay. You see it dive back into the water right there. It doesn't pick a line, and then it vanishes.
I've got an idea.
Okay. And that's its turn. Weedall. Hold on. Actually, I have to make a check on this thing. Oh, whoops. Not that. This.
Double check.
Alright. Alright. Brian, you see a shadow head that way, and then you lose sight of it. Weedall, you do not see it under the water.
Okay.
I was checking its stealth check versus your passive perception.
It's not good.
They're mine.
How bad's Weedle's? Ooh,
I have the worst.
Weedle's 13, Nace is 9. I should have
Weedle does
tried.
get a
I should have
D4
tried
on
to
either
charm
save
Nace.
If I take 10, I'm at 9. Here's the fun part about the Warlock. Wisdom proficiencies and saving throws.
Yeah.
I'm going to move next to Mace,
Okay.
and I'm going to ready an action. I guess with my short bow to shoot. No, with my swords to attack anything I see.
Okay.
Kind of.
And
Karnan.
All right. Don't know whether my divine sense would be helpful here. If
What's it sense?
Use the
Celestials
action.
and
fiends,
Fiends,
and undead.
undead.
You won't know until you try if you want to.
Yeah, you're not sure what these are.
Could also heal. You could reposition yourself. Could ready an action.
That's true. I could heal.
You're still blessed, so you get a D4 to saves.
In addition to his +2 to saves.
Your saves are pretty beastly right now.
I am going to make an aura of protection on your sheet. You've got the one that you can put on other people, but I'm going to make one that's self, because you always have your own aura of protection. Add action effect here. Aura save equal to charisma, and it is self. Never expires.
At 7th level, you resist magic damage too.
Wow.
Close that.
I get evasion.
Okay,
Oh,
I've added that to you now. So
neat
you don't
evasion.
have to remember to put it on yourself, Karnan. You'll just have to put it on other people.
Okay. So water, if you're underwater, that would be total cover anyway, wouldn't it?
If you can't see them, yeah.
Correct. Yeah, total
you've got a
concealment
depth
means
charge,
you
I
cannot
don't know.
see them.
You could try a depth charge.
Actually,
Throw a grenade.
the wrong name there.
Well, I guess.
So,
Does
never
Fireball work like a depth charge?
save
We'd all use this as sonar ability.
this one.
We just have to figure out where it went.
Should be target.
Every campaign, Jason has to try to take over my character.
Only the good ones.
Damn it.
Sucked it up this time.
Well, I waffled
No,
on.
you got one hit this time, and last time you didn't get any hits. You got surprised.
I waffled on getting you, like unlocking you, but I figured I still didn't have enough info to not meta that. So
Yeah.
I will
no,
just go ahead and ready my longbow.
because I can cancel charms.
Ready to roll.
well, you wouldn't have known until I attacked, and after that I broke it, so
Yeah.
it worked out.
Okay, I'm sorry. What's Karnan doing? I was
I'm
fixing
just gonna
your
ready my longbow.
thing.
I'll be ready
Okay.
to go.
ready a longbow
When it
shot.
pops up.
Okay. Gamelon.
Oh. I don't know where these things are, so I'm going to self-target an upcast heal wounds. Yeah. Or sorry, cure wounds.
Okay.
That's the bigger one, right? Bigger than healing word? Yeah, it is.
Yeah, healing word's the ranged one that does half as much. And is a bonus action.
Give myself
Well, the cure wounds might be a bonus
this much
action.
health left.
Nice. Heal for 15. You have 10 wounds left.
That's awesome.
That was level 2. And that was my action. I guess I'm fine where I'm at.
Okay. All right. That is the start of round 5. Stefan, you're the first to act. Still no sign of the Kopru.
I'm gonna ready my heavy crossbow. And
Okay. Nace.
wish Nace good luck.
I'm gonna do my best to try to spot the creature so everyone else can see the thing.
You're
with
gonna-
Amazing perception.
Okay, so you're going to make an active perception check?
Yes.
All right, so that'll use your action.
Yep.
Oh,
0.
No. Oh, no.
I have a -1 perception, but no one else is doing it.
You got a
so-
2. Nope, you don't see it.
Good effort.
Oh, man. Oh, man.
Come on up.
Like, I guess like I was thinking about fairy fire, but that's such a small radius, it'd just be purely guesswork.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to just spot it, but I have terrible perception.
I honestly forgot you could do that, but because I have a pretty decent
Yeah, I
perception.
did too. I could have done that last round.
I mean, I'm not the one who should be doing it, but
Bless doesn't affect skill checks, right?
Thanks, Nace.
No, it's only saves.
I might
attack.
regret this.
regrets were had.
Regret such a
It pops up in the water.
Weedle.
No, I said short
Weedle's
swords.
melee.
Oh, dang it.
I was there to protect
it's,
you, buddy.
Karnan and Stefan had ready actions. So the two
Is
of you
he
can
moving
take your...
into the wall?
No, he popped up out of the water just so... Oh, I don't know why it's showing the movement thing. But he pops up.
Obviously, something recharged. You got to get them, guys.
Yeah, it did recharge. That is correct.
What
And
recharged?
he can get
damage?
all the way to Gamelon, I think. That's... Yeah, that's 55.
Well,
That's a big one.
It's all right.
do
We
it.
get to drop
We've
in
got-
first.
we've got
Who's
better
first?
saves now.
Let's see. That should
I
be
can-
60 there.
Go ahead and do my action.
Get him.
Get to attack.
That's 60 there. He can catch the whole party.
Nice.
Yes.
Oh, you
He's
forgot
gonna
to target
die.
him. But that
But
is a hit.
It was a 21.
I'll just drop it on him. That's a hit. Make sure you target him before you do the damage. Any riders? Or is this just a normal shot?
Yes, hit him.
Kill him.
Because he is about to pop you guys with another mind blast.
yeah,
like
no,
as he
I'll
comes up,
definitely-
you see
I'll
the air
definitely-
warbling around his head.
I'll definitely divine smite him.
Thank
Alright.
Big money, no
Roll
whammies.
all
That's-
the big numbers.
That's kind of a little meta because he already knows he hit.
No,
No, you're allowed
that's
to
that's
with
literally
Divine
how it
Smite.
is. It's only after
Oh,
you
is it?
hit you decide you want to roll.
You didn't even
Oh.
divine smite him.
You forgot to do it. Well, don't check your spell slot off.
Still dead.
I just knew that if it missed, if you guys missed, I could have a nasty blast and then run off and hide. But
You might kill 2 people too.
yeah, it
No,
would have really fucked
Paladin
everyone up.
thing specifically says after you
Yeah,
hit,
after you hit, you can decide to use
Divine
Divine Smite. It's
Cool.
it's kind of
Sorry,
broken,
my bad.
honestly.
it's 0 meta.
Yeah, it's super badass. All right. So
Hi,
as it
scary
pops
slug
up
guy.
and the air starts to warble, another streaking arrow with a green trail on it slams in and just detonates and just blows its throat out. It sags over to the left and then sinks under the water.
Yeah, sorry
Hey
you had
guys,
to
it's
leave
right
us.
there.
Oh. There've been worse.
Yeah,
It
I
is
mean,
dead.
I was hoping
Since
that,
I got a good look at it when it attacked me,
Yeah.
I want to try to disguise myself again, doing better this time.
No, you still have to be a humanoid. These are aberrations. You're not
I
having
can't give
luck.
myself.
Okay, you make your mustaches look a little better, but it's you
I
can
gotta
see
read
it.
disguise
You
self.
see the picture of it. Come on.
Weedle
just
walks
trying to,
over.
like,
to
What are you
Gamelon.
doing?
Weedle walks over to Gamelon and say, "I'm sorry, I hurt you."
oh,
I-
you
It
didn't
just
even
says I
get a
can't
scratch
change
on me,
my
little
body
friend.
type,
No, come on.
so I
had
can't
to
do like
have
the
hit you.
lower
I'm
body, but I
sorry.
can try to do the face.
Yeah, but you can't grow tentacles on your face.
Well, they're not real tentacles; they're just an illusion of tentacles.
They're
No,
mustaches.
it's still an aberration, man.
You cannot give yourself a lamprey mouth, illusion or not.
Well,
Oh my
usually
God.
doesn't have that.
He's like, give us a smoochie. Oh God, my daughter says smoochie now instead of kiss. It's so adorable. She goes,
Wait a
hug.
minute. You can talk to rats?
What? Huh?
That's the
You lost
smoochie.
me.
Sorry.
Oh.
The smoochie.
Anyway,
yeah.
tell us about
that's
the smoochie.
But she
That's all
goes,
I can think of.
she'll yell for me at the top of the stairs, Dad, 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 whenever I come down for work. I go upstairs. I'm like, what? And she's like, hug? I'm like, okay. I give her a hug. And I was expecting her to go kiss because it's the routine. She goes, moochie? Oh my God, did you just say smoochie? That's amazing. Yeah, so now she says smoochie all the time. It's so cute.
Nice.
She does not do S's at all. There's no outside. That's a no man. It's moochies. Which is really funny because she likes smoothies, and that's a moody. Moody.
Nice.
So.
There's no plurals in her vocabulary.
Nope.
What's over here?
The other day I said, it was early this morning, I came upstairs. I'm like, who am I? She's like, Daddy. Who's upstairs? Mommy. Who are you? She goes, me. And I go, you're Renna. She goes, no, me.
No.
All right. So,
I'm glad you didn't name her Senna, or she'd have never been able to say
Oh
it.
man.
oh, and we're trying to get her to not say sticker right now because it comes out
Oh.
a different word. We don't want her saying.
I was trying to figure out why, and then in my head it
It
clicked.
ends in gur, so we're like, yeah, we'll call them stamps, honey. Let's got to get those S's figured out, because yeah, and her
Because
T's,
stamp is
her
not
T's are
nearly as
awful
bad.
soft.
We don't want to look in this direction.
All right,
And you have night vision, so not night vision, but dark vision, whatever it is.
yeah, with everyone else away. Let's see. That's not that pretty. I wish this thing had a circle. I wonder if they've added the dynamic range on line of sight yet. The moment they add that shit, guys, we're probably switching.
They have dynamic sight on roll 20. I don't know if it's per
Right.
individual though.
But does it
Yeah,
do?
but then we'd have to use roll 20.
It's not that. Does it do a range? Like how far you can see. It just reveals as whatever's there, which is how Fantasy Grounds does it right now, or Unity. It reveals until it hits a blocking object, which in this cavern it would reveal the whole fucking cavern.
Yeah,
So
I don't know for sure.
I
know
want
that,
to,
like,
as soon as we can set it to reveal 40 feet or 60 feet from that character, yeah, we are totally doing it. Which the dev said we're putting it in, like we're almost done. So I'm excited. Map Tools is the only program I've seen that does that, where you can specify how far your vision is. And each party member sees as far as they're allowed to see, unless you check share party vision. Okay, so you can actually see, like I said, all these walkways, and then to the southwest, you can see a large outcropping that's rising up out of the water, with several terraces leading up higher onto it. And Scott did not hear that.
I'm sorry, what?
No, it's all right. To the southwest of you. Oh, I'm going to unlock tokens, by the way. We don't need to have these locked anymore. Boop. Weedall. Unlock tokens. There we go.
We're doing homework here. Nothing to see.
So, to the south, you can see there is an outcropping rising up out of the water, climbing up to a very high ledge. It's almost as, it's basically as high up as the initial platform you came in. Maybe a little bit below that, but 5 feet lower. And then the walkway's kind of sprawling all over.
Arnon?
And it gets slipperier over there.
It is kind of slippery here. Without fighting, you shouldn't really have to worry about like having to make checks to walk or anything. It would be disadvantaged to a melee while standing on these narrower spots like here, where it's only 5 feet wide. But for the rest of it, just for traversing around, unless you're forced to run or sprint or something.
I'd like to try to crawl up this way.
Okay. Is the group together? I don't know how we're going here.
No. When it's my go, I'd like to go and traverse the northern walk.
Okay.
My bless only lasts a minute, so let me know when a minute has elapsed from our wandering about.
Yeah, a minute's passed.
Okay. So, yeah, I'm going to try to go up across whatever's up here.
Here, I'm going to go, after it reveals that there, I'm going to do menu, clear expiring effects, menu, initiative, reset initiatives. Okay.
Karnon's coming with me? All right.
All right. I'm going to just zoom the map out then. So,
Steve, what are you doing?
two of you going north.
I'm reluctant.
Go with them
Okay.
guys down south. I mean, I'm pretty
It's gonna
visible.
take a minute.
Got a big glowing white shield, so you should be able to see me from wherever we're at.
It's 7% done.
Okay. So, where are Weedle and Stefan? You guys staying there? You moving up? You going south?
I guess I'll stay with the group. Oh,
We're
well,
looking for
split.
high
you need to
ground.
I'm
pick.
going south. They're
The
going
group is
north.
split.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'll go with the group that's near me.
Okay, so you head south with Nace. So Nace is leading one, Gamelon's leading the other. Gamelon, to the north, you can see the cavern kind of closes in right here and dead ends, but there is a walkway along the water that leads over to another ledge to the north that you can see poking out from under where the cavern slopes away. Nace, further to south of you, you can see after a couple steep inclines that will actually require an athletics check to climb up, at the top you can see steam rolling out of a bubbling area that's actually up above the rest of the water. And there is a gentle amount of liquid just kind of easily lapping over the sides of these cliff edges.
I'm not very good at acrobatics. Can I
I am.
piton and something to help me up?
Yeah, you can do that. So
Okay.
you're getting pythons out, and Weedall, Stefan, what are you guys doing? You just help him with that?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're gonna forge across this walkway.
Okay. We're going to...
So bad. I do homework for 30 seconds and y'all split the party.
I'm just
So-
checking out the
happens.
cavern.
You see
We
what
already
happens.
killed all the stuff here, as far as I'm aware.
There is a...
If you're
Small
helping, you gotta
tremor.
be next to him, Steve.
As you're walking, you're trying to get your python secured, and the two of you are walking across the walkway, a small tremor shakes the entire cavern. I need anyone on a narrow walkway, which is just Gamelon and Karnon, to make dexterity saves.
We're gonna be up here, I guess.
Yeah, you're about there. I need you to make
Maybe
dexterity
success.
saves to avoid falling off.
Does his thing give us bonuses for saves?
Yes, actually. So,
Or
Karnon, you can drag the second effect on that to Gamelon. You might want to hotkey that because you're going to be dragging that on people a lot.
let's see.
The one that doesn't say self. Because the self one never expires. Perfect. But yeah, you might hotkey that because then you can just drag it from your hotkey onto people. All right, yeah. So both of you make dexterity saves. Got a 13 for Gamelon.
Not great, but better than it would have been without that.
And a 22 from Karnon. All right,
Seems fine.
you both managed to keep your footing. Actually, that's not true. Karnon keeps his footing. Gamelon, actually, you slip, but you just drop the one knee and kind of splay out, and you do not fall off. And then realize it's probably not a big deal because you can walk on water.
Well, you know.
Take some of the drama away. All right. So, as you finish traversing your way across, you can more or less see the whole cavern at this point. I'm just going to reveal it. Mask. Delete mask.
I was waffling on using daylight because that would just give me a 60-foot radius of brilliant daylight.
Oh, yes, I am sure. Delete the mask. Okay. So, you can see ahead of you several terraces going higher and higher up into the bedrock. Yeah, where you just put an arrow. Nace, you get with using some pythons and ropes, you manage to climb up without needing to make any checks to the top, where you can see a well that water is slowly boiling up out of, and this water is boiling, rolling boil.
Hey guys, boiling spring over here.
Okay.
Does Ixion care?
Weed all scampers up there with him.
Okay.
He doesn't even bother with the pitons.
Oh
don't
no,
think
you can
Weedall doesn't
climb.
even have to make a check. His take 10 is a 20.
His take 10 is
Stefan?
20.
Yeah, Stefan, he has plus 10 at acrobatics. It's ridiculous. And Stefan has no problem climbing up as well.
I'm
So-
done with homework.
There's a pool of water about 10 feet across that's recessed. You can see this water is not cloudy. It's actually pretty clear. It's being superheated from something down below. You can see the water goes down, descends about 15 feet, and then kind of dips and turns to the north, where you can see it going under the rock. It's probably about a 10-foot wide and tall passage that the water is going through.
Does the ceiling above this little pool look sandblasted at all? I'm wondering if this isn't some sort of like geyser that might erupt on us.
So interesting. It's a good question. No, it doesn't seem like it. The rock above you is jagged. It has moss on it. Stalagmites that are rugged. It's definitely not smoothed by water. It's a good question. It does not look like something that erupts. It does look like it's being fed by some sort of water source. It's just as it's rolling and boiling and steam's coming off of it, a little bit just kind of laps around the edges periodically, which just leaves the stone up here wet and the sides of the cliff down wet as well.
Okay.
I guess.
And there's a passage over here, it looks like.
Yeah, you can see a very faint glimmer when you were here. Very, very faint, like a very distant campfire level of light. Like,
Sure.
just you can tell in a cave that's black, you can tell there's some sort of light source that direction, but it's super faint. It was only when you got out of the torchlight to where it wasn't spoiling your dark vision, you even picked it up. It's very, very dim light.
Okay.
And nobody else can, even if you point it out, no one else can see it while they're in torchlight. It's only visible in dark vision that there's some sort of light that way.
Lacking further instruction, I'm going to go try to check out this area up here.
Okay. Karnon and Gamelon make your way up. It's just a very gradual rise of just shelves of rock that's honestly just been worn and eroded away over time. When you reach the top, in the back corner, you actually see a dripping stalactite on the topmost terrace that is over a throne that's been carved right out of the stone. There is a skeleton with an eerie grin on its face sitting on the throne, kind of slouched to the side. Mineral-rich waters that have been falling from the ceiling have just completely encrusted the skeleton in the throne, so that all of the bones have been layered with calcium deposits, so that it actually is the bones are much thicker than they should be, and now they're covered with stone.
Does it look like a human skeleton, or is it one of these things?
Give me a medicine check. Oh, not one of these things. No, absolutely not. It's a humanoid, but I thought you mean like, is it human?
Oh. Yeah. I just
you can't tell if it's human. It is a humanoid skeleton. You do notice, however, that it has spines, like spurs that have been calcified, growing out. This was definitely one of the mutated humanoids.
One of the mutants.
But what you also find more striking is that the skeleton, as it's lulled back, once you get close and you're examining it, there is actually a hat that's eroded and old, that's fallen back, but it is most certainly a ship captain's hat. And you can see slouching down off of its skull, as there's no longer any skin to push it out. It's partially buried in the calcium, is an eye patch, which bears the symbol of the captain that sunk your ship.
Oh.
This is certainly his corpse.
Still has teeth.
Yeah, but I didn't kill him. I'll do an investigation check just to see what else is up here, if there's anything. Sure.
Okay. So as you're digging around, you can still feel something guiding you. Like, this is where you're supposed to be. This is what it was all leading to. You understand... not understands the wrong word. You feel a sense that you cleansed the cause, the Kopru. And the pirate captain was merely a servant of the Kopru. As you're looking, though, something catches your eye, and you notice there's a small stone that's kind of down next to the sword that's buried in the calcium deposits, which, by the way, is horribly corroded and damaged from being here. But there's a stone that is a small purple stone. It's immaculately cut. It would have to be 10 carats at least. But what you notice is it's actually resting on like a depression in the calcified deposits. It's completely untouched.
Well, I will take that.
Okay.
Pick it up anyway.
As you lift it up, you can see there's a flickering inside the gem, and there's no mistaking it. The flicker you see is the same as your holy symbol. A single burst of flame set around like a holy source. This
Awesome.
is Ixion's symbol. It's inside the gem. You can see it as you examine it.
Well, we'll do further investigation on that in a bit. In the meantime, I will give this guy like a little last rites blessing and thank Ixion for guiding me to this closure.
Okay.
I don't know what anybody else is doing.
Let's see here. Go put this in your inventory.
Burn some incense, do the rites,
Right.
cleanse the cavern.
All right. Yes, you cleanse the body and burn it away. The bones actually catch fire.
Ooh,
And
Ixion's not happy with that guy.
the bones catch fire and burn and leave scars in the throne. But as it cleanses away, you can feel your mission is complete. This is what Ixion wanted.
we're done, lads. The temple is cleansed.
You mean, we're done, lads?
Yeah. Well, I mean, we'll make our way back. We'll make our way back down.
All right, while they're
And,
doing that, what are those of you at the boiling well doing?
So we've looked around the boiling well and we really can't see anything besides water that goes down.
You just said you were looking at
Whatever.
the ceiling.
Oh,
so,
okay.
give me an
Well, I'm gonna
investigation
look
check.
around the well. I'll
Okay.
do that.
I don't want to go into the boiling water. That seems like a good way to get cooked.
I don't want to go into it.
I don't like it.
Weedall, you actually find, well, not find, you see, it takes a bit, but you notice there is a bag of some sort in the well. It's not deep. It's just like right as you see the floor of the well turn, because the well seems to be almost like a plumber's U. It goes down about 10 feet and then curls to the south, and right at the base of it you can see it looks like a bag. You're pretty sure you see drawstrings that are just kind of gently drifting in the current in the eddies of this boiling water.
Just
And
reach in and
I,
grab it.
yeah, can
I am
I
not
take?
going down there.
I have a hammer. Can I take the rope, tie it to the hammer,
You can.
Try and fish
put
it out.
down there, and try to fish it out?
Sure. Give me an intelligence check.
An intelligence or
Yeah,
I have a
acrobatics?
crowbar.
No, you're not making an acrobatics check.
Hey, wait, can I give him guidance?
Sure.
Use the force.
You ask your immortal patron, who grants you the ability to cleanse the sick and burn away the naughty, to help him fish.
Intelligence.
know my
check,
patron.
right? All right.
It's true. You don't know your patron. What are you talking about?
Oh, plus guidance.
Yeah, plus guidance was another D4. All right. You're successful.
16.
You managed to
Hey!
fish this bag out. It is a cloth bag. It's actually survived being in there pretty well. It's definitely bleached of any dye it once had. As you pull it out, you can feel there are hard stones inside the bag that are extremely hot right now. You can feel the heat through the bag. But as you gently pull the drawstrings open, there are 5 emeralds. Some of the largest emeralds you have ever seen inside the
Guys,
bag.
I found pretties.
Good work.
There's 5 of us. There's
Nice.
5 emeralds.
We each get to eat one.
Just saying.
This would go a long way towards buying an airship.
All right.
Or developing the outpost, whatever.
John's already done that. And we could have used John's Wanda magic missile. Oh, man.
I say we don't tarry here. This cavern's not safe. Even though it has been.
Is that it?
What
That's all
about
we
that
saw?
passageway we'd all saw? Are we
Yeah,
going
that's what
that way? Or are
Yeah,
we
yeah.
just
Say, hey
going?
guys, there's a passageway down here.
Okay. So, you set off for the passageway, leaving the cavern behind.
Bye, cavern.
You follow the passageway for probably the better part of a quarter mile. It just slowly winds its way up. You can just tell by the exertion of the walk that it is going upward. But much slower than you would expect. It spirals around until eventually it's heading east. And after walking for about a quarter mile, maybe even a half mile, you can see as it takes a sharp turn to the north, there's actually a set of not steps, but rocks that are layered up well enough, and there's enough natural breaks that it's an inclined plane that's pretty easy to walk up, and you can catch daylight shining ahead of you. As you make your way up and pull your way through a lot of overgrown roots from trees that have intruded into the cave itself, you emerge into tall grass on the south side of the island. Right at the base of the cliff. The water is only 10 feet down from where you're at. But this hole is completely obscured by trees and foliage and mosses that are hanging off of the cliffside. Based on when you get here, it doesn't look like there's... Stefan, you're unable to find any tracks, any sign that anyone has used this tunnel in a very long time. However, this would have provided very easy access for the Kopru to the outside world.
So there were two?
Yes, you found two Kopru. You did not encounter another one in there.
Obviously, I mean, it was a Kopru.
No dragons or orcs or those other guys.
No. In fact, it's kind of peaceful around the island. It's almost like the sun's shining a little bit brighter.
All right, then.
Kind of curious as to where those people that buggered off went, but I don't think they're much of a factor now.
There wasn't many of them left. Certainly not enough to repopulate without looking like Nace does right now.
And cowards and children.
Oh, that was funny.
I feel great.
Uh,
I didn't get blasted or anything.
I can't wait till we get back to the witch doctor and he sees you.
Oh, I can just drop it.
Yeah.
Dropped.
I guess there is some more exploring to be done, I reckon.
I think we should explore. They said there are a lot of ruins on top, and we really didn't look at them. I think we ought to at least poke around, see what else we
we
can
seem
find.
to have explored the ground or level 2 fully. Well, we didn't try to climb through rat holes, I guess.
Do you want me to try to identify that Ixion gem thing, or?
Oh, I'll pray on it later.
Because if it's magic, I can literally identify it.
Sure, you can give it a try.
you need
I'll
what?
just need 10 minutes.
It's just 10 minutes, right? Yeah. So,
I don't have a map of level 1 anymore, but one of you guys can decide if you think it's worth exploring further.
We explored pretty much everything.
Yeah, it's kind of
I think it's just time to... I figured we'd identify this kind of in peace in case it's something important, and then we could go back to the village and let them deal with these other villager people, see if they want to bring them back in or whatever.
There's
So-
only like 6 left.
this is known as an Ixion stone of reserve. It's a purple gem, and you can cast a spell of 1st through 3rd level into this stone by touching it as the spell is cast.
So it's a spell storing gem, effectively.
Yes, except to use it, you spend an action to toss it into the air, and it will orbit your head 1 to 3 feet away.
Like an Ion stone does?
Yeah, it's an Ion stone. I just renamed it an Ixion stone.
Roger.
Eat your lip.
A great boon from a great god.
Man, you came out like a champ. Plus
So,
2 mage.
You can store
Ion stone?
3 first level spells in it, 1 first and a second, or
Ooh.
1 third level spell. Basically, up to 3 spell levels can be stored in it.
Oh, man. You didn't use your 3rd level spell today, did you?
No.
Now,
Oh,
while
you
the
could put a
stone is orbiting
fireball in
your
there.
head, another creature can try to grab it or attack
Grab
it.
it, attack it, steal
It's
it,
an
whatever.
armor class of 24 or a DC 24 acrobatics check to grab at it. It's AC 24. It has 10 hit points and resistance to all damage. While it's orbiting your head, it's an object that's being worn and can't be attacked directly that way.
Oh, okay. Cool. Well, yeah, I mean, that mace is useful, but the mace of smiting, or the other one I have, is potentially higher DPS.
Stefan wants to get off this island.
Yeah, let's walk our way back across as conquering heroes.
I'm
Okay.
good with that.
So you're going to return to the village of Mantru.
We will return. I'll cast daylight, so we return in an aura of daylight as well.
Nice. And yes, it actually, nightfall is approaching.
So we're walking across water with daylight around us as evening's falling.
Yeah.
Yes,
Tim,
it has
cast
been.
Moonbeam and have it just orbit.
We need that. This is where we need that wand of pyrotechnics.
Yeah, you guys are a walking rave. All right.
Wait, can you make the movie pulse with the rhythm?
Daylight
Bass
lasts an
drop.
hour, so Daylight lasts an hour, so that should be long enough
You
for
guys-
us to get across.
You
If we
guys
drop it on a
invent-
disco ball, then it's not
Yeah,
limited to 5.
You invent dubstep. So. Okay. So, yes, you have this giant glowing ball of daylight following you, highlighting the water. And as you come out, you can see just a ruckus on the village of Mantru. All of them are like all 150 villagers are on the beach watching you approach. At first, they seem kind of terrified, and they're all like in a big semicircle with Fanu and the witch doctor standing in the front, watching you approach. And as you come closer, all of a sudden, a huge cheer goes up as you come. As you reach the village, you're welcomed heartily. They have they're showering you with food and bone jewelry and trinkets and fruit paste and like basically anything of value, none of which has any real value to you. They're showering you with. It's pretty quickly apparent that they have set up a temporary cage. Whoops, that is the wrong button. Boop. They have set up a temporary cage by the fire where there are a total of 12 of the renegade tribesmen locked up. They are all, it's just a wooden cage, with held together with lashings. But there are 5 guards standing around them with spears, and the renegades are not going anywhere as they have been captured.
Any children?
There are 8 children and 4 adults.
I think there were more kids.
3 women and 1 man.
Weren't there more
Yeah, but-
kids?
Some of the kids were accidentally immolated in a fireball.
Were they though?
Actually, there were 8 kids, so
Okay.
all the kids got out.
Okay.
Yay!
Oh, I guess that was like the young soldiers or young
We
warriors.
weren't
or
trying to
whatever.
murder the
Yeah,
children.
I mean, bear in mind, some of the guys you were killing were like 14, so these are the
Yeah.
really young ones, the non-combatants.
They were attacking us.
We will
Not the
urge
kids.
them.
They were running.
We will urge them to treat them with kindness, given that the creatures in the temple were more than capable of dominating minds and controlling actions of anyone they see.
That actually holds a lot of sway, and Fanu agrees that the tribe will heed your wisdom and trust that they were possessed by demons. He said that when they first they swam here immediately as they fled, and they were quickly captured. The children didn't fight. And then after they were caged, they were still like rabid animals trying to escape and screaming. But early this afternoon, they just suddenly stopped and became peaceful, and since then have been in kind of a quiet stupor, and seem to have trouble relaying where they've been or what they've been doing.
And Weedall will go over to Karnan and push him forward and say, "This is the man that killed both of the creatures that were controlling your tribe, your fellow."
That's right.
Oh,
whatever
dip.
is-
So Fanu immediately turns and like points to Karnan and shouts. I'm assuming you don't have. Do you have comprehend languages going?
I didn't have it right
Yeah,
now.
because Fano's the only one who can understand you guys. He shouts something to the tribesmen, and they all start cheering. And he points to this hut here, and suddenly 5 women run over and start trying to pull at Karnor to take him to the little side hut.
It's exactly what you think it is.
And
side hut.
It's a tattoo parlor.
yeah, that's exactly it. They're gonna do.
If they ask,
little,
if they ask
get
you
my
for
tribal
what the
going.
happy ending, you say yes.
I'm gonna give him his own bone piercing.
Oh God! Wow, that shifted quick.
It did. That went south so fast.
So
Innuendo boner jokes.
yeah, we'll be real
We're
subtle
now
about the
at
boner.
NC-18
All right. So the rest of the night passes dubiously. There is feasting, their version of alcohol, which is fermented milk, and basically they treat you like royalty for the night. And we will wrap up there. We will pick up next week with what you do now, with the temple on Taboo Island cleared, and what's in store next for the Unknowables.
All right.
So,
Are we level 7
Awesome.
no, you're not level 7.
Yeah.
Thanks
Yes.
everyone for tuning
Level
in.
8?
We will be back next Monday at 8 p.m. Central. Look forward to seeing everyone then. I'll try and get this up on YouTube as soon as possible. Bye-bye.